Hi, I'm Nina from Avid Property Group and welcome to another episode of AVIDEngage. Today we're in this stunning Newport 41 Fairhaven Homes display home and I'm joined by St John Ambulance Victoria.
Hi, I'm Marge. I'm the Community Development and Engagement Officer at St John and we are so excited to be working with Avid in order to bring you some of these life-saving tips and tricks.
Hi everyone, we're here today to talk about choking. What we're going to talk about is what not to do, what we do need to do, and recognising the signs. The things we don't want to do is things like the Heimlich manoeuvre. We've found that it's much more effective to do back blows and chest thrusts, and that's what's in the guidelines as well. And we also don't want to be putting our fingers in the person's mouth and pushing it down further. That's a big no-no as well. So what causes choking? It's when an object gets stuck in the airway, and that object could be food, it could be small toys, always a good bit of Lego, could be dentures that have come loose. That gets stuck in the airways and blocks the airway. So recognising those signs of somebody who's choking and then following the correct management will help save their life. The first thing we want to do though is encourage them to cough. If they can cough it up by themselves, that's the best outcome ever. So, if they can't cough it up themselves, that's when we're going to step in and do our 5 back blows, followed by our 5 chest thrusts. If they're still having trouble, it's not coming out, it is really important to call 000. We talk a lot in first aid about following the action plan, which is the DRS ABCD. So dangers check, do that first, followed by looking for a response. If the person's airways are blocked, they may not be very responsive. Send for help is the next step in that action plan, and that is the calling 000. Our airway management is the next step in the action plan, and that's what we're doing. We're clearing those airways. So, how do we do an effective back blow on somebody that's choking? We're going to use the back part of the hand, the heel of the hand, that's where our strength is, in an upward motion up between the shoulder blades. We're going to do 1 back blow and then we want to check to see if it's come out. If it hasn't come out, we're going to follow that with another one, and we do that 5 times over. If after 5 back blows it hasn't come out, that's when we'll move into the chest thrusts. When we do our chest thrusts, again we're going to check after each one. We're going to have hand centre front and hand centre back, and we're going to squeeze. So we've been doing our 5 back blows and our 5 chest thrusts. If it still hasn't come out, we're going to go back and do another 5 back blows. And we're going to keep alternating between the back blows and chest thrusts until medical help arrives. Remembering you have already called 000, so help is on the way. If your person who is choking becomes unconscious, they may very well collapse on the ground. If that happens, move them into recovery position, see if that object will actually fall out. If it doesn't, you may need to do CPR. So far we've talked about how to manage an adult who was choking, and a child who was choking would be the same type of management. However, with an infant or a baby who is under 1 year of age, we need to modify that technique a little bit. So for a baby under 1, we want to put baby into recovery position on our arm, support the head with your hand, and we're going to do those 5 back blows on the back again, using the back part of the hand up between the shoulder blades, making sure that you check in between each back blow to see if the objects come out. Yeah? When we do our chest thrusts on our baby, we need to put baby onto a hard surface. So a bench top is perfect, the floor is perfect as well. We're going to use 2 fingers this time, not our whole hand, centre of the chest, and push down firm. Again, we need to check after each chest thrust to see if it's come out. And again, after the 5 back blows and chest thrusts, if it hasn't come back out, we're going to turn them over and we're going to do those back blows again with baby in recovery position. Once you've done 1 round of 5 back blows and 5 chest thrusts, you're going to keep on doing that until medical help arrives. So remember again, you've already called 000 and help is on the way. Again, if baby becomes unconscious, you're going to check, look for that object. If they're not breathing, you're going to move into CPR. Remember, the key to managing someone who is choking is staying calm and acting quickly. Whether it's an adult, child or baby that you're helping, remember to clear the airway. This will save their life. For more tips and training, visit the St John Ambulance Victoria website and stay safe.